Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. What is BVA? Anyone? What is BVA? Anybody?
Boundary value analysis.
Yes. Good. Excellent. So boundary value analysis. Good. What is SDLC?
Software
Development life cycle.
What are the phases?
We have to be requirement gathering and analysis, and then design, then coding and testing and implementation. Then we have to maintain the support.
Good. Support and maintenance. Yes.
Yes.
What is SDLC? Definition. What is SDLC? Abbreviation.
It's a software development life
Development
cycle.
life cycle.
Yes. Software
Software
development.
development life cycle.
Yes, good. Software development life cycle. The phases are requirement capturing, analysis, designing, after designing the coding, after coding, testing and implementation, and support and maintenance. Good. What is BRS?
Business requirement specification.
Yes, BRS is nothing but who will design that?
Project
Business
analyst.
business analyst. Business analyst.
Business analyst and project manager.
Yeah, project manager, not business analyst. Okay.
Business analyst.
Yeah, BRS means is the what business requirement
Business
specification.
requirement specification.
Yes, business analyst. Okay, will prepare that BRS. What is SRS?
Software requirement
Software
specification.
requirement specification.
Okay. And once we got the BRS right, that we can convert it into SRS. Good, good guys, good. What is FRS?
Functional requirement specification.
FRS is nothing but a functional requirement specification. Okay. So based on FRS only, we will test the application. Good. Can anyone tell me what is the scenarios of your hand watch? What are the scenarios of your watch? Hand watch.
Yes.
One. Oh. Yes, please go ahead, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah. Anyone? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Dial of watch and
Dial of the watch. Yes.
color of like
Color also we need to test. Yes, right, correct.
yes, color and metal.
Metal.
Metal also
Yes.
check.
Yes. Yes.
Is it like
Okay, analog or a digital. So
digital?
yes, analog means or a digital. Everything you need to test. Good guys. To test the scenarios are very important, guys, because whenever any task is assigned on your name, right? First of all, you need to identify the scenarios. Scenarios means what? What I need to verify. So that is very important. That's good.
Right.
So today's important one is what?
We talk about this testing techniques, you said.
Yeah, testing techniques, right? Yes, this is very important, guys. So what is testing techniques? Okay, generally we use two techniques. One is static, another is what? Dynamic. Okay, you know, right? What is static? Static technique means what? And what is dynamic? Okay, static means what? So in testing point of view, static means what? Without executing. So without executing, what we will do? Generally without executing means what? I'm not doing any execution. That all will comes on which part? In static part. Okay. And dynamic part means what? We can say with execution. Okay, there are two techniques. Generally we use two techniques. What are they? Static and dynamic. Static means what? Without execution, and dynamic means with execution. Simple understanding. Okay, let's see what is static means. Okay, See, the testing techniques can be classified into two categories. One is static testing, another is what dynamic testing. What is meaning of static? Static means what? Static means what? The application is checking is carried without executing the application is called as static testing. I'm not executing the application. I'm not doing anything. Like I'm not giving input. I'm not giving output. Okay, I'm not checking the output. Okay, so that kind of thing we can call it as what static testing. Let's see. Can you give me any examples of static testing in interview? Might be they will ask you. Okay. Okay. See, what is the static technique examples? It is an inspection of software artifact such as requirement specification. See, while I'm doing the testing, right, I will check the requirement specification, designing and coding and all the things I will verify, but I'm not doing any execution, right? So that's the reason I can call it as it's a static technique. Okay. Can you give me any examples? Yes, reviews. Reviews means what? You know, right? What is meaning of review? Review is very, very important. What is meaning of review, guys? Suppose developer is writing some code, right? Then that code will be reviewed by senior person, right? The senior most person will review. The senior person review the code. Similarly, in testing also, you write the test cases, right? That will not directly executed, right? That will be given to your senior most person. The senior most person will review. Your senior will review that your test cases. Okay. Inspection. What is meaning of inspection? Inspection means what? We are checking whether you are following the respective document or not, because end of the day you say that I'm not following the document and you are getting a different output. That will be wrong, right? So inspection is also is one of the important. Okay, you need inspection means what? Checking. You need to follow the design documents, you need to follow the respective documents. What are the documents they provide, you need to follow. See, without following the documents and you are assuming with your own and you are getting different output, at the end of the day you came and you say that I'm getting a different output, then simply they will say that, hey, could you follow the instructions what they given? So you need to follow the instructions, you need to follow the respective documents. Okay, so in that case we can call it as it's an inspection. And one of the most important is what? A walkthrough. What is meaning of walkthrough? Walkthrough means what? It's a kind of meetings. Okay, they will conduct a lot of meetings. That meetings we can call it as what? Walkthrough. Walkthrough means what? It's a kind of meeting. See, here we are not executing anything. That's the reason we can call it as it's a static technique. What is meaning of static? Static means without executing. Okay, without executing the application. That kind of things we can call it as what? A static technique. So can you give me any examples? Means in interview you can say that reviews, inspections and walkthroughs all will comes on where? In static technique. Okay, is it clear, right? Static means what? The application is checking is carried out without executing the application. I'm not executing the application. That kind of things we can call it as what? Static. And we can call it as what? Verification. This is also one of the important ones. Static is nothing but it's a verification. You need to verification is also very, very important, right? Whenever they assign any item or a task or a story on your name, what you need to do? First of all, you need to check the things, whether what documents will be there, what test data they're given, each and everything you need to check. Okay, this all will comes on where? In static testing. Okay, static technique. Okay, coming to the dynamic. Okay, coming to the dynamic testing. What is meaning of dynamic testing? See, the application is is done by executing the application. Dynamic means you need to give the input and you need to check the output. So what are the given the examples? See, what are the dynamic means? What? White box testing and black box testing, and one more box, guys, here, the gray box. What is meaning of gray box? The gray box means what? The combination of white and black is called gray box. Previously what we learned, structural testing and functional testing we learned, but today we are learning a new one, that is what? Gray box. What is meaning of gray box? The gray box is nothing but the combination of white and black. So white and black means developer and testers are both are involved. Okay, so in that case what we can say, it's a gray box testing. Okay, in interview they will ask you what is gray box testing. you can say simply the combination of white and black. Okay, white and means what? Developer. Black means what? Tester. White and black. Okay, so you can say like that. Okay, is it clear? So techniques, what are the techniques we use? Dynamic, we can call it as what? Verification, sorry, validation. Okay. Static, we can call it as what? Verification. Dynamic, we can call it as also validation. We are validating the application by using of dynamic testing. Okay. We are verifying the application by using of static techniques. So these are very, very important. And generally in interview, fresher level question, what techniques you followed while you are doing the testing? So general question, what kind of techniques you follow while doing the testing? Okay, you can say static and dynamic. Static means without the execution of the application, like reviews, inspections and walkthrough. This all will comes on static. But don't say in interview there are reviews, inspection, walkthrough. Don't say like that. Tell very clearly static technique, like once we write the test cases, that will be executed by my senior person. So you can tell like that. Okay, you are not reading the things. I'm explaining you in the class, right? But you cannot say the same thing in interview. Static examples, code review, inspection, walkthrough. If you say like that, they will simply reject you. I will tell you how you need to answer in interview. Okay, in interview, in case they ask you, right, what type of technique you follow, means we use static and dynamic. Static technique, like without executing the application, like once we write the test cases reviewed by senior persons, and I also follow the respective documents, like design documents and respective documents. You can say like that. That is the way you need to tell in the interview. Okay, don't give all the examples. Okay. And dynamic testing means what? With execution. With execution means what? White box and black box and gray box. Okay, we can call it as also validation. Okay, this is what validation. Okay, so definitely we use these two techniques while doing the testing. Okay, that is what verification and validation. So that's the reason definitely static. Okay. Okay, dynamic. Okay, so what is static? Suppose they ask to verify the login screen. In the login screen, what you need to do? Verify the login screen. So you need to go for a design document and all the things, right? Design and any requirement document you need to. This all will come from static. Execution means what? You need to follow the test data. You need to follow the test data, and you need to give the input and output, right? So for every testing, we use the both things. Okay, static and dynamic. Okay. So is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions? So definitely it's very, very important, guys. Okay, if you understand this one, it's very, very important, because whenever they assign any task, right, you need to understand the description part. You need to follow the respective documents and all the things. Without executing, which comes on static. With execution will comes on dynamic. Okay, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, clear.
Okay, good. Don't worry, this is very easy one. Okay. Now, so far, guys, so far we know what is testing, testing types, testing techniques, and one of the important one is what? Testing fundamentals. What are the fundamentals of testing? See, what is unit testing, and what is integration testing, and what is system testing? Interview question, what is system testing? Okay. What is user acceptance testing? Okay. What is functional testing, and another is what? Non-functional testing. So most interview questions all will comes on where? Functional testing. If you know all functional testing, then you can go for apply the job also. So most of the interview questions will comes on where? Functional testing only. We'll see what is the functional testing, what kind of functional testing we will do. Okay. Before that, we can see that what is unit level testing, and what is integration level testing, and system testing. System testing is very, 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 very important. Okay. Let's see. You know, everyone know, we already covered this one. What is unit level testing? See, unit level testing means what? Is a testing of a single program or a module or a unit of a code. Okay. So that, suppose they ask you to test only that particular unit. Okay. So or a particular module. Okay. So they ask you to test only this particular module. Okay. Best sellers. Okay, you need to test only this part, not test entire the things. Okay, you just test only this one. Okay, so unit testing is done by the developers, or you can also in case they ask you to test only particular unit or a particular component, they ask you to test means you need to test only this particular or a module. These are the modules. What are the modules in Amazon means? You can say that clearance sales, mobiles, customer services, today deals, electronic fashion, all these are the modules. Okay, so they will ask you test only one module. Okay, you need to test that particular module only. Okay, that will comes on where unit level testing. You know, right? Who will do the unit level testing? The unit level testing is done by the developers. Okay, a software unit is ready for the testing with the other system components. Okay, if you take like this, suppose this unit is ready. Okay, now mobiles is ready. Okay, now this is ready for integrated with other modules. Okay, now this module is ready means we need to check these two modules are integrated properly or not. We need to check that will comes on integration testing. Okay, so unit means what? A testing of a single program or a module or a unit of the code. That will comes on what? Unit level testing. Okay, now integration testing. This is very, very important, guys. So they will ask you what is it? Do you involve any integration testing? Okay, here don't confuse. Very easy one. Okay, what is meaning of integration testing? Integration testing means what? Let's see. Very, very easy one. Integration testing is a process of combining the modules. I just told, right? This is what one module. Combining the modules. What is the combining the modules means what? This is one module. This is the one module. Now I'm combining the modules. Okay, and combining the modules and the testing the data flow between the modules. So whenever I combine these two modules, right, I need to check whether these two modules are communicating properly or not. What is meaning of communication? Communicating means what? If I click the mobile means the mobile should come. See, the mobile page should be displayed. Now if I click the customer services, right, what page should become? See, the customer services should be CS. The customer services page should be displayed. So this what these two modules what integrated together, right? See, I'm in the mobile page now. Sorry, I'm in the customer page. If I click the mobiles means the mobile page is opening, right? So it is integrated properly. Now I'm in the mobile. Now I'm clicking what the customer services means what page I'm getting? The customer service page I'm getting, right? So whenever I'm integrated two or three modules, that in that case, what we need to check whether these three modules or two modules are integrated properly or not. You need to check whether they have proper communication or not. You need to check. Okay, because recently they added another module. Okay, you need to check. You need to click that module and you need to check the previous modules are working properly or not. That will comes on what? Integration testing. So that is what it is saying. Integration testing verifies that combined unit function. See, mobile is one unit function. Bestseller is what? One unit functions. Okay, the unit functions together properly or not. So one developer is developer mobiles and another developer is developer best deals. Now these two are integrated. Integrated means what? Combined. And they've matched the code. Once we got the UI, right? UI means what? User interface. This is what user interface. Okay, try to understand the terminologies. Okay, this is what user interface. Okay, whenever we got user interface, right, we need to check these two modules are communicating properly or not. So only mobile is working but the customer service is not working, then it's a problem, right? So that is a bug. So you need to check the two modules are communicating properly or not. We need to check that kind of testing. We can call it as what? Integration testing. Okay, is it clear, guys? So this is very, very important, guys. Definitely they will ask you, do you involved in unit testing or integration testing? They will ask you. Okay, so you can answer this one. Okay, this can facilitate finding the problems that occur the interface or communication between the individual components. See, for why we are doing the integration testing. So this can be facilitate finding the problems that occurred in interface and communication between the individual components. Okay, so this is very, 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 very important, guys. Okay, it is also referred as assembly testing. Assembly means what? We assembled all together, right? So that we can call it as what? Integration. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions here? Anybody have any questions, guys? So this is one of the important one, guys, because every time the developer are implemented in new things, So whenever the modules will come, right, we need to check whether the modules are communicating properly or not. We need to check. That is very, 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 very important. Okay. Again, incremental integration testing, there are two types. Okay, one is what incremental integration testing, another is what non-incremental integration testing. Let's see what is incremental integration testing. Okay, integration testing we know. Now what we are saying, that incremental integration testing. Okay, let's see what is this. Okay, this is one of the important ones. Incremental integration testing. See, just integration testing means what? Combining the two modules, right? Combining the two modules and checking the data flow between the modules. Now, incremental integration testing means what? See, incremental integration testing is a process of testing in which each unit is integrated one at a time into the system. So, whenever they will go, right, when they will start integration testing, right, first one module is implemented, another next time that will implemented another module. Now you need to check the data flow between the two modules. You need to ping this module, it should work. You need to ping this module, it should work. Now what it is saying, incremental, I'm incrementally adding. Okay, so incremental integration testing is a process of testing in which each unit is integrated one at a time into the system. Again, one more module I'm adding. So what I'm now, tell me, I need to test 1, 2, 3, or I need to test 2 and 3 only. What is your testing approach here? Now recently I added one more module. Now what we need to do? We need to test 1, 2, 3, or 2 and 3 only in integration test.
1, 2, 3.
Absolutely correct. Yes, 1, 2, 3 you need to correct. You need to test, because only you test 2 and 3 means if suppose this module is not ping this module, means then it is a bug, right? So whenever any module is added, again one more module added. So you need to test again 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this you need to check from this module it is communicating or not. This module it is communicating or not. You need to check each and everything. So this is what incremental. Incrementally means what? I'm adding one module and checking the data flow between the modules or not. Not only modules, okay, they will added anything. Okay, in that also you need to check whether it is communicating properly or not. Okay, so best example, live example, they will give you one, say whether they will added anything in the grid. Okay, suppose let us assume they added anything in the grid. So this filter option they added. So for every page that filter option is getting or not, it is integrated or not. See, for every page I'm getting this one. So whenever they will ask you to test see, for every page I'm able to see this the same option, filter option. So you need to check that one, okay, whether it is integrated properly or not. It is working only one page and the other pages are not working, then it's a problem, right? So they will check you, they will tell you. See, generally in the real time, starting when I started my career, right, VB.NET, we use VB, okay, VB script and all the things. Then the project is slowly migrated into ASP.NET. Now slowly it is migrated into C#. Now slowly it is migrated into latest JSON and different technology. So the projects will be, see, the domain will not be changed. The banking domain is the same only, but the code will be previously what we written, the code will be written in VB script and all the things, but no one use now VB script and all the things. Right now it will be comes to the latest one, ASP.NET. Now .NET is now next to C#, next what, microservices. Now people are using microservices and all the things. Now APIs, now people are using APIs. So the project will be migrates to one technology to the another technology, but you need to check in that case whether the coding and everything integrated properly or not, everything is getting correctly or not. You need to check. Okay, this Amazon will not be changed. Okay, but late technology will be changes day by day. The technologies will be changes. Okay, but what you need to understand here, whenever you do integration testing, right, check the data flow between the two modules. Okay, data flow between the two modules means what? If you ping this module, it should be ping. If you ping this module, it should be ping. So what is the incremental integration? One at a time. Again, one more module I'm adding means you, most of the testers, what they will do, they will test only this module. They say that it is working as expected. No, whenever added any new module, right, what you need to do again, you need to ping with all these modules. Okay, you need to ping with all these modules. Okay, all these modules are working properly or not, you need to check. If all these modules are pinging means correctly means, then it is working as expected. Okay, only most of the testers, what they will do, they will only focus on only one module. This, they are think that it is only working. Okay, but you need to check the previous modules also, whether they are pinging correctly or not. Okay, and one more thing is what, top down testing and bottom of the testing. Interview question: what is meaning of top down testing and bottom of the testing? Okay, very easy guys, don't confuse here. So top down testing means what, parent to child. See, the top down testing is a process of incrementally adding the modules from parent to child. There is a parent link will be there. There is a parent link will be there. From that parent link, the child link they will add it. Okay. So if you see, this is the parent link. Then let us assume these all are child links. Okay. Parent to child. Okay. So whenever the parent link will be there, under the parent link, we are adding what, a child link. This kind of testing we can say that top down, top down, top down testing. So top down testing means what? The top down testing is a process of incrementally adding the modules from parent to child. Again, what we need to check, data flow between the modules. Now I'm added from the parent to child. When you are adding the parent to child, you need to check whether these links are communicating properly or not, whether it is able to access or not, whether you are able to click that link or not, you need to check. Okay, and what of the bottom of testing? Again, don't confuse here. Vice versa. Vice versa means what? The reverse. The bottom of testing is the process of incrementally adding the modules from what? Child to parent. So top down testing means what? Parent to child. And bottom of the testing means what? Child to parent. Okay. Already child links is there. Now I'm adding what? Parent link. If I click the parent link, the parent link should be work. So this is what, top down testing and bottom of the testing. Okay, so this all will comes on where, any integration testing only. Okay, so don't worry, integration means what, try to understand integration. Integration means the name itself, it is there. Integration means what, we are combining the two modules. After combining the two modules, what you need to do as a tester, you need to check whether the two modules are communicating properly or not. If the two modules are not communicating, then it's a issue, then it's a bug. Okay, that is very well. Again, non-incremental integration testing. See, this is a lengthy process, right? For every module I'm adding and I'm checking, this is the lengthy process, right? For every time I'm adding one module and again I'm doing the testing, means it will take a lot of time. This is the incremental integration testing, right? One at a time we are adding. So this is what lengthy process. So what is non-incremental integration testing? They will ask you, hey, hold on the testing. Sometime, some point of view, they ask you, stop the testing. Okay, because they will give you all the modules at a time. See, non-incremental integration testing is a process of testing product by integration every unit all at a time. See, previously integration means what? One at a time we are discussed, right? Just non-incremental integration testing means is a process of testing the product by integration every unit all at a time into the system, and the testing the data flow between the modules. So here what they will say that they won't give one modules. Okay, they will give entire all the modules at a time. Here it is what non-incremental integration testing. Okay, here they will give you all modules at a time. Okay, all the modules at a time. So what will happen, we can test at a time. Okay, uh, but here what will happen, when you added one module, again you are checking the previous modules, but here every modules are added at a time and they will give you to test. So that we can call it as what, non-incremental integration testing. See, this method can be used and save the time and the integration process. This is also called as what, a big bang method. So generally they will ask you, they won't ask what is incremental and what is non-incremental. They will ask you one question, straightforward question: do you know what is integration testing? Did you involved in integration testing? Can you define what is integration testing? So simply you can answer in interview. The integration testing is nothing but to check the combining the modules and check the data flow between the modules. Data flow between the modules means what? Uh, check the two modules are communicating properly or not. Not only two modules, guys. Any functionality they integrated means you need to check the two functionalities are correctly working or not, communicating correctly or not. You need to check. Suppose if I'm not integrated properly, this is overlap. Overlap, you know, right? This module will comes here, this module will comes here, and this is not pingable. Okay, this is also not pinging. So this kind of issues we'll see in the real time. This is already well tested. Amazon site is well tested, right? We will not see any issues here. Okay, this is already tested by the number of testers, right? So here will not find any issues. Okay, but in the real time we will see the lot of issues, like when integration things like this is overlap, this text is overlap. Okay, so we'll see such kind of things. Okay, so that's the reason they will ask you what is integration testing. Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions here? Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I have a doubt here.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So far, we know the developers will do the unit testing,
Yes.
and there also they will do the integration testing, right?
Yes. Backend they will do. Backend, I told you, right? Whenever they merge the code and all the things, right? They will do from
They,
their backend. Yeah.
yeah, backend there also, and in the testing our part also, we have to do
Uh,
the
yes.
integration
Yes.
testing, right?
Yes.
Two,
That
two
is
types. So
mandatory.
yeah,
Uh,
integration will take place in two areas, like in
yes.
the white box testing also and the black box testing also,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah, that's meaningful, right? Because the developer need now you and me developer, both are developers. We are integrating the modules, and also we need to check conflict. Is there any conflict will be there or not? Okay, so there is a lot of process will be there. So reviews will be there. So a lot of, once you write the code, right, the senior person will review the code, or peer review. Peer review means what? Your friend or colleague will be review that code and all the things. It should not be get any integration issues, or any merge issues or any conflict issues. Conflict means what? The same code you are also writing and I am also calling the same object, but in that case it is conflict. So it won't allow, right? Duplicates will getting. So in that case, they clean up the code and everything they done and they will push. Okay. So that is very, very important. Okay, that's good. Clear,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
clear.
yep. Okay. And one of the important question, guys, what is system testing? Okay, everyone will say that system testing is what end-to-end testing or a product testing. Now tell me what you will do end-to-end testing. That you need to explain them, right? So most of the interview people they say that end-to-end testing. What is end-to-end? Yes, you are telling end-to-end testing. Simply, if I ask what is system testing means, test entire the application. Yes, I agree. What is entire application? What you will test? So you need to explain them what exactly we will do in system testing. Okay, 100% guys, in the real time also will do mostly in system testing before the release. So what is system testing? System testing verifies whether the entire the application is working according to the software requirements or not. It is also referred as, some people are call it as what, E2E testing, some people are call it as it's a product testing, or some people are call it as what, end-to-end testing. Okay, uh, they will call it as a different name. Some people are call it as what, it's a end-to-end testing. Some people are call it as what, it's a E2E testing. Some people are call it as what, it's a product testing. Okay, so these all are very, 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 very important, guys. Okay, now let's see what we will do in the system testing. See, the system testing involves some or all tests listed below. Okay, see, when you want to do a system testing, what you need to cover, you need to cover all these things. What you need to cover all the things, compatibility. What is meaning of compatibility? So you need to check whether this application is working with all the environments or not. Not only one environment. Environment means it's a kind of server. Okay, like say it is working only Windows, it is not working in Linux, then you cannot restrict the end users, right? You cannot say, hey, no, you need to use only Windows. I don't have Windows laptop, then I cannot use this application. you cannot restrict the end users, right? End user might be can use Mac or Windows or a Linux or whatever he like. Okay, he can use that environment, right? So compatibility means what? You need to check this application should work in all the environments, not only one environment. Okay, it's only support for Windows means no one will buy that product, right? It should be supportable for everywhere, every environment. Okay, so Linux it should support, or Mac it supports, or Windows and different versions, Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7. So there are a lot of different versions will be there. In that versions also it should be supported. That also you need to test. Okay, and don't worry, they will provide the environment. Okay, now the question will come. Now if anyone asks, right? I need to test in Mac. So they ask you to test in Mac. No need to buy a Mac laptop. Okay, they will provide the Mac laptop. Okay, you need not buy the Mac laptop. Organization will provide each and everything to you. Okay, it's almost 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs laptops they will provide you. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry about environment. Environment will be provided by your organization. Okay, don't think too much. How I will test in Mac? Don't ask these questions. Okay, they will provide you all environments. Okay, in case the requirement is what to test in Mac laptop. So you need not worry about that Mac laptop. Mac laptop will be provided your organization. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so Mac laptop will be provided your organization, so that they will take that they will take care of that. Okay, and next one. Okay, you need to check all the like suppose you want to test in Linux. Okay, you don't know that Linux environment and all the things that will be provided your organization. They will give you instructions how you need to follow the things and everything. Okay, so compatibility testing means what? You need to check this application is working. This application will be compatible to all the OS or not. You need to check. Okay, they will tell you. They will list out all the things. And one more thing is what? Browser compatibility, cross browsing. See, definitely they will ask you what cross browsing. What is meaning of cross browsing? Cross browsing means what? You need to test the application in all the browsers, not only one browser, guys. You need to test in all the browsers. Understanding, right? All the browsers means what? Suppose they ask you to test this Amazon application, means it's mostly people are open the Chrome, they will say that it is working as expected. No, you need to test this application in all the browsers. Okay, all the browsers means what? This is a Chrome, right? You need to test in Firefox. You need to test in Edge Chrome. There is no IE, guys. There is no IE. IE is stopped. Okay, so don't say IE. Okay, now. Okay, but generally, what we need to do, browser compatibility testing means what? Browser compatibility testing means what? You need to test this application in all the browsers, not only one browser. So while you are doing the testing, right, you need to test this application in all the browsers. Okay, that is also is very
IE stop.
important.
Sorry, sir. Sorry to interrupt you. The IE
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
means what will come? We
Means
can't
they will not
use
give,
that.
they will not giving any support for IE now. There is no IE version now. IE browser.
No. From
Yeah.
which year? May I know?
From now, I think recently they will do this one. Okay, because we are not going. We are previously we are not previously we give the support to the customers to IE, but now we are not giving. So I think it's not be support for everyone, every customers. Okay. Now if you buy the laptop also, they won't install the IE versions and all the things. Okay, they will stop. I think. Well, once
Microsoft
they,
Edge, yeah.
yeah, yes, they stopped the support of IE. Okay, now Edge Chrome will be there. Edge Chrome and all the things.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, after the class you can Google it. Okay, you can get the more information.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I just very curious to know about, right? You stop.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
we are attending
yeah.
interview. They will ask because
Yeah.
when it stops working, they will ask the question, right? If I put a somewhat
No,
3 years
yeah.
like that,
They
they will
won't
ask,
ask
right?
like that, but any case you can Google it. Okay, but
Oh,
recently they stopped that one, but we are not giving any support to IE. Okay, so browser compatibility is also very important, guys. So you need to check. Now tell me one question. You are also testing, and I am also doing the testing in the Chrome browser. You are also testing in the Chrome browser. I am also doing the testing in the Chrome browser, but it is working for you, and but it is not working for me. Means what? What is the problem there? Can anyone? Do you understand? Both are the
yeah, got it.
testers. Yeah, both
We
are the
need to check
testers
the
only.
cookies
Uh-huh.
whether it's is there because of that we have to check.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have to check whether it's a net problem is there or not because net flow how it is. We
Yeah,
have to
net
say.
it will be the same for you and everyone. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
In the same organization means the net will be the same. Okay. You are sitting in with the same office. I'm also sitting in the same office means the net will be the same. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the problem there? Cookies. You
Cookies.
already told, right? Cookies.
Yes.
Cookies is very, very important. Memory leakage. Okay. Sometimes cookies issues will come, or sometimes issues will come. Version means what? So whenever you are doing any testing on the browser, right? First of all, you need to know what browser I'm working and what version. You know what is the version of Chrome? How we need to check that version? See, very, very important. Go to the help, about Chrome. So when you click the about Chrome, right, what is the Chrome version now? What is the Chrome version now? 99. Okay, that is what version is, what, 99. So in interview, in case they will ask you also in which browser, which Chrome version you are working. So maximum, see, you need to know that what version, because see, I'm working with lower version and you are working upgraded version. So that's the reason I'm not able to get the application. So in that case, you can say that upgrade your version. So if you say that upgrade my version means, if I have upgrade means it is working means, then it's a version problem. So you need to analyze like that. Okay, so it is not, why it is not working for you, you cannot question like them. Okay, you can check why it is not working. It is working for me, but why it is not working for you, you need to check. So whether it is a version problems or whether it is a cookies issues, you need to check. Okay, so that is very, very, very important, guys. So version is what, 99. 99 is what, version. Okay, where we need to see the version, guys? So version we need to see, go to the dot and go to the settings and help. Okay, go to the help and above, about Chrome version. Okay, sometimes they will ask you, can you share your version number? So whenever they ask you, right, version, you can show this version also. Okay, is it clear? So this is one of the important, guys. So sometimes, now tell me, cookies is problem, right, or version problem. So you need to check whether it is a problem with cookies or whether it is a problem with the version. Okay. So that is one of the important. Guys, can you put note sign? Yeah.
Sir, I had a question here.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Please.
So when you say cookies, what do
Yeah.
we check in cookies? Like which version I got it?
Yeah, cookies
Because
means memory leakage is like sometimes some reasons it will be stuck, right? Sometimes I'm hitting the application, okay, in my system, okay. When there is a cookies means there are a lot of things will be to discuss, but generally I try to understand what we need to do here. So I'm hitting this application, right? Amazon.in. So when I click this application, it won't get to the server, okay. It won't go to the server directly, okay. In between only it will be get. Server is not found, I'm getting. Okay, generally what will happen here, when you give the request, right, the request will go to the server and server will give the response. Okay, but here you are not giving the response. Okay, in between there is a proxy will be there. In that proxy, that will this URL is hitting with the proxy. In the proxy you are getting what, www dot that 505 error you are getting. Okay, so it is not going to directly to the server when you are sending a request, right? In that case, what we need to do, we need to delete the cookies, or you need to delete the history. History means what? What are the previous history is there on your system, right? And that you need to clear out. Clear all the temp files, clear all your cookies, then only it will work. Okay, are you got what I'm trying to say? It is already
yes,
stored in one certain condition. Okay, in that condition, now next time you hit that application, right, it won't directly go to the server. Okay, it will store in the proxy, right? In the proxy only give the response. Okay, when on number of times you will see maximum, if you see the banking application you are trying to hit, right, it won't allow to give more or more 3 or 4 5 times. The same thing will come, same repeated thing will come. Okay, it won't allow to execute the things. Okay, so in that case what you need to do, we need to clear everything. You need to clear temp files, you need to clear the cookies and all the things. Okay, so if cookies issues will come in the real time, so if you identify that kind of things, right, you need to report to the developer and they will clear all the cookies. And second time, if you access that application, you can easily access that application. So we'll see the cookies issues also in the real time. Okay.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Good. So cookies issues will be there in the sometimes. See, you cannot blame other tester, right? Hey, why it is not working for you? It is working for me, right? Why you saying it is not working? You cannot blame. So we need to check what reason it is not working. What reason it is not working for that guy. So you need to check. See here, you can see that network. There is a lot of things. Memory. See here the memories. Here we can see the cookies also. Okay. Uh, you can lot of things we can check here. Okay, they will give that instructions. You need to check whether the cookies will be there or not. We need to clear all the things. Okay, they will tell you how we need to do all the things. Okay, don't worry. But if in case the domain, see this is what domain. Okay, they will have the cookies also for everything. They will have the cookies. We need to clean up that cookies and all the things. Okay, so you need to check that in case it is not working for you and it is working for some other person, means you need to check whether it is version problem or might be it's cookies or might be. See, are you able to see? This is what cookies. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
Guys, are you? Yeah, yeah. See,
Yes,
this
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
cookies. See, this is the cookies like that. You need to check the cookies session out time. Everything you need to check in depth. I'm going there with in depth. Okay, you will now you cannot understand all the things, but don't worry, they will give you a catchy stories and all the things. Okay, so mostly we'll see the cookies issues. A lot of cookies issues we'll see while doing the testing and all the things. So we need to clean up and all the things. But in case you clean also, if it's not working, means then we need to developer will need to fix that. Okay, but we cannot say to the client, right? You cannot say to the client, delete the cookies, delete the temp, means hey, who are you to tell all these things? They will simply say like that. Because I cannot delete my cookies, right? I cannot delete my history and all the things, right? That is what I'm telling. You never restricted the end users. You cannot say like that, delete cookies, delete temp files. You need to write a program in case any cookies issues will come, that should be clear automatically, or page reload and everything. Okay, so that taken care by your development team. Okay, the developer will take care of that. Okay, so it's very very important, guys. Okay, so what we need to do, system testing means what? You need to check compatibility, usability, next browser compatibility, and next usability. This is also one of the important. What is usability? User friendliness or not? What is user friendly? Means you need to check what is the user friendly tabbing order, right? What is tabbing order? See, if I click the tab, see it is moving to next to next. So you need to check whether the tabbing order is working correctly or not. So these all will comes on what usability, user friendly or not. The application is what user friendly or not, you need to check. So this is what tabbing order. Okay, tabbing order is very very important, guys, for your while you are doing the testing, right? You need to check whether the tabbing order is working correctly or not. You need to check. Okay, and see whenever you having like, see, dot 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 dot, I don't know what is this dot dot dot. Just you put a cursor here. Now what it is showing that Google apps. See, if end user don't know, right, what is this dot dot dot. So if you put a cursor here, and automatically you can understand, right, it is showing what hint. What is that hint? Google apps. Oh, it's a Google app. If you click that, you can see all your Google apps, right? So this is what hints, tool tips. So all this usability testing means what? You need to check whether the tabbing order is working correctly or not, tool tips are working correctly or not. Each and everything will comes on where? In usability testing. Compatibility, browser compatibility, usability, and performance testing also we need to do, guys. Performance testing is a different team will be there, but we need to check performance also. What is the performance? We will discuss tomorrow. Performance and security, these two are very very important. Okay, so in case anyone asks you, can you do the system testing, means what? You need to cover all these things. All these things means what? Compatibility, whether it is working with all the OSs or not, you need to check. whether it is working Windows, Linux or Mac, it is working or not, you need to check. And usability, whether its application is what user friendly or not, you need to check. And also you need to check performance, and also you need to check security. Then only we can say that the system testing is completed. Most of the interview they will say that system testing means end to end, but they don't know what we need to do in end to end testing. So they only read the definition only, system testing, end to end only. But what you will do end to end testing? Tell me what you will test. Means there is no answer from them. So in case anyone asks you, right, what kind of system testing you will do, means you need to tell them, I will do the compatibility testing and browser compatibility, cross browsing testing, performance and security, usability. I will cover all these things in the system testing. Then only the other person knows that, oh, you are really working. Most of the people are say that the system testing means end to end only. In end to end, what you will test? Tell me what you will test. If you understand the system testing means you are ready to test any kind of application. If anyone asks you to test the application means you can say, yes, I'm ready to test your application. You know what is compatibility. You need to check the application is working in all the environments or not. You need to check browser compatibility, you know, right? When they provide any application, right, you need to test this application in all the browsers, Chrome and Firefox, and Edge Chrome. And you know what is the usability, user friendly or not. You need to check tool tips and tabbing order is working correctly or not. And tomorrow we'll see any have performance and security. So this is what the system testing. What are the fundamentals of testing means? What testing fundamentals? Okay, unit testing, integration testing, and system testing, and user acceptance testing. So we'll see tomorrow performance and security and user acceptance testing also. Okay, anybody have any question, guys?
Sir, I wanted to ask about notes. So these notes, what you're showing, sir, like
uh,
when do we get it? Like,
Yeah, you can call them. I told you, right? You can call to front office and you can ask them, because that this part will taken care by only a front office only.
okay, because
So
I haven't
any
received anything actually. There's no communication. There's only one
but
link which I received, but no recordings or this, because this notes will help us study.
yeah, that's I agree. I totally agree. Just I will ask them to call you, or else you can call after the call and call them and ask them to provide all the material and the videos. So far, what
Okay,
we done.
all right. So one more question I had,
Yeah.
like for a friend of mine, they are interested in business analysis. This course would be helpful for business analyst.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Business analyst also need to understand, right, what is the, see, nowadays business analyst also having some technical knowledge. If you are not having the technical knowledge, then what I'm saying, you are saying yes, 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 yes. Only. But you have some technical knowledge means you can hold me and you can ask me some questions, right? No, no, it's not work like that. So no, no, it's work like that. So as a business analyst, if you know the at least some technical knowledge, what is the Scrum call, what is the stand-up call, what is the testing point of view, what unit testing, what is integration testing. If you know all the things, in what phase we are in there, the team will be there. You can easily understand, right? So
Yes,
if you lack the knowledge, it won't be wasted. Okay, definitely it will helpful.
because our syllabus covers that SDLC methodologies, and
Yes,
that
yes.
probably is needed for analysis.
Yes, definitely. What exactly we need to follow, or what kind of methodologies, waterfall model, incremental model, everything. They have some idea, right? Before you need to talk with someone, right? Business people, you need to explain them, right? So if
Right.
you know that one, you can have a strong. What we can say that you can strongly can speak. Otherwise, what I'm telling you need to accept that.
Right.
We
So
don't
one
know the
last
technique.
question.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So this for SDLC, is it required that everyone in this line should know it? What is SDL, like agile, waterfall? Should be
Yes,
known
yes.
even by the developer, even by the tester.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
Everyone should
everyone.
know these processes. Is it a necessary thing?
No, no, everyone. What you said is correct. Everyone need to know what is agile methodology. I told you, right? In agile methodology, there is a Scrum team will be there. Scrum team means what? The testing team and QA team will be there. So everyone need to know what is the process. If we don't know the process, right, then we cannot work right. So the development team is involved as well as QA team is also being involved.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
So yeah,
Yes.
Sir,
definitely here team will be there. The team means here we are not mentioned development team or QA team. It's a team. Team means what? And both the development team and QA team will be involved here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah, someone is asking, right? Yeah.
sir, today is my first class, sir. Till now, only 3 classes are finished, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
You just contact with, say, mostly the front office might be there, ignore or so just call them or you can tell them to provide all the things, then they will send it all the things. Okay, because
Yeah, okay,
mostly
sir.
they will the link within 1 or 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. Okay then. So, anybody have any
Uh,
question, guys?
yes, sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir, yes.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. So, notes are not provided, and yesterday I called them, but every time they told me, you pin this WhatsApp, and so they did not provide anything.
Okay,
So
I will
could you share this?
uh, see, I cannot share the individual guys because even I cannot share my number to with you also. So that is what we expected. Okay, don't worry. I will tell today. In case they are not send me, means let me know. I will send. I will share that material.
Right, sir. So, suddenly I lost my connection. So, because of this, uh, I want to note, sir.
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, let me know. I'll wait for today. In case the notes will not come, let me know. Tomorrow I will share it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Anybody have any question, guys?
Sir, could you please go
Yeah.
to the testing techniques
Okay,
steps?
sure.
Yeah, slide that one.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Next one, sir. Next one. Please. Next.
I think this is yeah.
Yeah. This one. Testing fundamentals. Yeah, testing
Yeah.
fundamentals. Here, this category one, the
Hmm.
unit testing is part of the development side.
Yes,
Development.
absolutely. Yes.
The integration testing also part of the
Developer.
yeah, it's combined with the unit integration for the developer side. Integration, once again the testing part will come, right, for the integration
Yes.
testing. Yeah.
Yes.
So the integration testing is common for the developer and the testing testers. And the below one, system testing, acceptance testing, this everything we are is the testing part, right? Everything
Yes, absolutely.
below.
Only testing part. Yes.
Yeah. Here is
System.
only the unit test. Yeah, that's what I got little confused, because
Yeah.
unit
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah.
And one more
Test.
thing I want to ask you, like
Yeah.
development, like each module they are developing and they are doing the integration testing, right? Each developing the integration testing, they are provided. Once it
Yes.
come to the testing part, it's a whole
Uh,
big application is going to be. So there
yeah.
also the people will be what segregated their work. Like each module by one people are doing that one. Okay, if they are
Uh,
doing like that, and they are
uh,
finally they are going to segregate, means combined all those tests, right? I'm
yes.
asking
Yes.
you.
Yes. I
So
understand.
there also it will be as a unit testing also will be there, right? Because our testers are also going to do unit testing. Yeah, I know. Without coding, means
Yes.
with coding only we have to do. But once it
Yes.
come to the testing side,
Yes.
segregated we are doing that one, okay,
Yes.
and combining these all those things, okay, and
Yes.
doing this one, right? The
Yes.
integration. So
Yes.
shall it? In which category I want to take that one?
Means what you
You got
want
me?
to say? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. So
Yeah,
see.
that's my question, because consider coming to the testing part also, here also we are segregating into the modules part. And
Yes.
if I'm working on the one module, some other guy will be working on other modules, like that. At last
Hmm.
we all to what we have to do, we are also integrating all together, right?
Yes.
And finally then we have to do that part,
Yes.
what we have can called as.
Regression and system testing, you can say that. Finally, what we do need to do, see, you done, everything will be done, system unit testing we done, integration testing is done, everything is done, right? Now we want to go for release, right? So once you go for the release, they will you said right, they will, one person will not cannot test entire all the modules, right?
Yes.
They finally
Yes.
they will give you the status like hey, work on this module, work on this module. At the end of the day, you will tell the status, right? This module will done or not. At the end of the day, I will tell them my status, this module is done or not. So every day we are collecting the information from the status from the testing point of view. So everything is fine means then we can simply say that the complete system testing is done. Or in
Okay.
case they ask you do regression testing, so they will ask you do the regression testing means what? Again, the same thing we need to do, entire every module we need to test.
Mhm, mhm.
I will tell you what is the difference between regression
Okay.
and
Okay, sir.
testing. Okay.
Yeah. Here, right, I have a little confusion. That's why I
Okay.
asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's very good. See, unit testing means what? In case they ask you to test only a single module, you can do that one. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
here, what developer or a tester means, when you are talking about developer means, developer will do their developer point of view. In case you are talking
Mm-hmm.
about testing point of view, the testing person will test only one module, right? So
Yeah. That.
integration also will be the same as a developer point of view as a tester point of view. Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if each person is working on the same one, we can call it as a unit also, right? Unit testing
Yes, yes, you
from the
can call
tester
it.
side.
Yes, we
From
can call
tester
it.
side.
Yes,
Oh, that now it's clear. Yeah. Thank you.
yes. It depends on the same. In your organization, they call it as unit testing. In some organization, they call it as a module testing. Some
Ah.
organization, they call it as a component testing. It's
Mm.
how you take that one is very, very important. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
got it.
Okay. Thanks.
Good, good. Okay, guys. Anybody have any questions? Last call. Thank you, guys. This session is very good. Everyone is interaction. Interaction is very, very important, guys. Please talk. Please discuss what you have. See, discussions are very, very important. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. We'll see you on tomorrow. We'll see what is system testing and further things. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all.